Disclaimer: if this video contains AI generated elements such as voice narration, illustrations, posters, templates, or scripts, please note the same has been personally reviewed, edited, and customized by the creator. It fully reflects the originality, creativity, and the personal input of this channel, Fact Navigate.
Nature's great masterpiece, an elephant, the only harmless great thing. Elephants are not just icons of the wild. They are living testaments to nature's brilliance. Sentient and sensitive, they are beings of immense intelligence, emotional depth, and social grace. With the largest brain of any land mammal, elephants express empathy. They recognize themselves in mirrors. They form lifelong bonds and mourn their dead. They communicate through complex vocalizations and seismic signals that ripple through the earth, conversations we're only beginning to decipher. And yet, despite their majesty, elephants remain heartbreakingly vulnerable. For over 5,000 years, elephants have stood beside humans, used in warfare, religion, labor, and entertainment. In places like Thailand and Myanmar, they still drag logs through forests or perform for tourists, adorned in bright costumes, trained to paint or give rides. Many are taken from the wild as calves. Others are born into captivity. Most live shortened lives, stripped of natural behavior and family structures vital to their well-being. Once, vast herds roamed freely across Africa and Asia. Today, the wild is vanishing beneath them. African elephants are being slaughtered at a rate of over 100 per day for their tusks. Asian elephants, already critically endangered, are losing their habitat at an alarming pace. Croplands now border forests, and elephants in search of food raid farms. A single raid can destroy a family's entire harvest. Understandably, resentment grows. In retaliation, elephants are poisoned, speared, or shot. As one farmer puts it, with devastating honesty, "We are not against elephants, we are against hunger." Decades ago, Kenya was home to nearly 130,000 elephants. Today, fewer than 34,000 remain. This isn't just Kenya's story, it's a global one. In Asia, elephants have lost over 80% of their historic range. Roads, railways, monoculture plantations, urban sprawl. These have turned ancient migration routes into dead ends. Forests are shrinking, water sources are disappearing, and human-elephant conflict is escalating silently, daily. But against this dire backdrop, a new vision is emerging. Across Africa and Asia, communities, scientists, and conservationists are proving coexistence is not just possible, it's practical. Here are some of the most inspiring, low-cost, and scalable solutions reshaping the future. Beehive fences. In countries like India, Kenya, and Sri Lanka, farmers are stringing up beehives along the edges of their fields. Elephants, naturally afraid of bees, stay away, sparing the crops and saving lives. These fences also provide farmers with income from honey. It's elegant, sustainable, and effective. Early warning systems. In Kenya, the Mara Elephant Project and Save the Elephants use GPS collars and AI-powered sensors to track herds in real time. SMS alerts and sirens warn villages when elephants are near. In India and Nepal, drones and heat sensors help prevent surprise encounters. Rapid response teams. When elephants wander into villages, trained wildlife officers and local elephant scouts guide them back to safety, using lights, drums, and coordination instead of force. A vital, humane bridge between panic and protection. Projects like the Kittenden Corridor near Amboseli are legally preserving the migratory paths elephants have followed for generations. Land use planning is now focusing on reconnecting fragmented forests and restoring safe passages. Farmers in conflict zones can now receive fast, fair compensation for crop damage. New community insurance funds and NGO-led schemes are being piloted to build trust and reduce retaliation. From Maasai conservancies in Kenya to traditional elephant villages in Thailand, communities are stepping into the role of stewards. Through ecotourism, cultural preservation, and conservation planning, locals are turning coexistence into a way of life, not just a philosophy. In much of Asia, elephants are not just animals, they are sacred, symbols of wisdom, strength, and peace. Elephants feature in mythologies, religious rituals, and national identities, but modern development has dulled that reverence. Festivals now often feature captive elephants made to perform, while wild herds disappear unnoticed. Yet tradition can be reclaimed. Cultural heritage, when empowered, can become a powerful force for conservation. This year's World Elephant Day theme, Keeping the Memories of the Matriarchs Alive, urges us to protect not just elephants, but the legacies they carry. In elephant herds, matriarchs lead with wisdom built over decades, guiding families to water, teaching survival, remembering danger. In human communities too, matriarchs hold memory. They pass down stories, shape values, care for the land. Both must be honored. Conservation is not just about protecting animals. It's about protecting memory, the memory of landscapes, lifeways, and relationships that bind us to the wild. You don't need to be a ranger or a researcher to help. Small actions ripple outward. Support ethical elephant tourism. Avoid attractions that offer rides or performances. Raise your voice. Share facts, films, and personal stories using the hashtag #WorldElephantDay. Donate. Support groups like the World Elephant Society, Elephant Reintroduction Foundation, and Save the Elephants. Watch and share documentaries. Visual storytelling moves hearts and changes minds. Educate others, especially young people. Teach them the value of biodiversity, compassion, and coexistence. Elephants are more than symbols. They are ecosystem engineers, shaping forests, spreading seeds, digging water holes for other animals. They are also mirrors, reflecting the best and worst of our own humanity. Their ability to remember, to mourn, to lead, and to forgive invites us to rise to their level of consciousness, not reduce them to entertainment. Their story is our story. Their survival is our test. If we lose elephants, we lose ancient knowledge. We lose emotional intelligence. We lose a deep connection to the natural world. But if we act with empathy, urgency, and humility, we can change the narrative. On this World Elephant Day, let us remember the matriarchs of the forests and of our families, who lead with wisdom and strength. Let us protect the legacies they represent. Let us keep their memories alive, not just in monuments or photographs, but in living, breathing herds roaming free, because a future without elephants is a future without wonder, and wonder is worth fighting for. Thank you so much for watching the video.